Since graduating from high school, I'd say right around 7 years ago, life has been a roller coaster. When you graduate, you have all of these different ambitions and you want to be all these different things and you don't even have life figured out. And that's okay, but I will say I was a little bit dumb with money. And we've all been there. You get a little taste of some good money, or you start working that 9 to 5 job, or you play sports, you become a content creator, and maybe your life changes. Maybe you go from not having any money to being super, super wealthy, and all of a sudden you have access to all these different things. But I want you guys to listen. These are the things that I struggled with. I was never the popular kid in high school. Okay, I was the nerdy kid that sat at the lunch table by myself. I was the nerdy kid that didn't get all the girls. I was the nerdy kid that went to band, marching band, wore glasses. I always had the freshest haircut, ladies. I always had the freshest haircut, but I just didn't know how to talk to girls. Like, I didn't know how to approach girls. I just wasn't cool. You guys get the point. And that made me a loser in high school. But I didn't realize that once you graduate high school and you're off to the real world, none of that matters anymore. The it girl in high school, there is no it girl in real life. So, a lot of times when you graduate, you still want to be popular. So, a lot of times what happens is, and I found myself being here, because I was never popular to begin with, is I wanted to find ways to attract women. And men, we're very bad about this. We dress a certain kind of way. We want to smell a certain kind of way. We want to have the freshest haircut. We want to have the nicest car, the nicest whip. We want to have the nicest, some of us have, apartments with like furniture that we didn't even need to buy because it was like a Wayfair special, but it was still like $4,000. And we just spend money. And looking back on all the money that I've spent and where I'm at now, it was really all for nothing. No one cares about the kind of car you drive. No one cares about the kind of house you live in. No one cares about the kind of clothes you wear. No one cares about how much money you have. And if they do, you shouldn't have them around you in the first place. Something that I've always been really, really good at is analyzing my peers. I can tell when someone is trying to impress me. And what's crazy is I'm a simple person. I'm a very complex, simple person. It doesn't take a lot to impress me, but you have to have things that a lot of people don't have. And that's goals. And that's wanting to do something with your life. That's wanting to achieve greater things than yourself. That's wanting to, maybe put somebody else in a better position. Life is not always about us. But it is. It is about us. It's like, did you buy that car because you liked the car, or did you buy the car because you wanted to increase your social status? Did you buy that house because you needed that house, you needed more space, or did you buy it because you wanted to have the biggest house on the block? You know, it's like, why are we doing the things that we're doing? I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're 18 and you're watching this, this is my advice to you. I want you to spend the next few months, or a year, or 2 years. I want you to write every single thing that you've ever bought. And if it has benefited your life in a positive way, you can keep it. If it hasn't, get rid of it. Move on. So, personally, I bought a really expensive car. The pros, it looked good, it was fast, it was comfortable. The cons, it was expensive. It was making me live check to check. It was making my insurance high. Maintenance was high. My anxiety was high because I didn't want to like do something that would make something break. You know, like my anxiety was high. I didn't get any more girls with it. I didn't impress anybody. If anything, I made more people mad. So it's like, get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know, I never really had a fancy house. Never really had, fancy clothes. And I've never really had a ton of money. I have had, a couple $1,000s before. $10,000. But like I said, if you're young and you're watching this, I want you guys to ask yourself like 3 questions. Is it making you money? Is it worth it? And is it helping your life? And if it is, keep it. If it's not, get rid of it. Save that money up for something that's gonna mean something. Save that money up and book a trip with some of your friends that's gonna mean something. Save it up and, maybe get that car that you've always wanted later when it means something, when you've worked hard for it. And I'm not saying if you've worked hard for something, I'm not saying not to do something. But I'm saying is go make more. Go for more. We are more than just the things that we have. A lot of us don't even have our mind right. So it's like, I know I'm ranting. I know this video is gonna go on and on and on. But you guys get the point. I'm 24 now. And I wish I would have known this and told myself this when I was 18 years old. Fresh out of high school. Fresh in life. So, I want you guys to remember that. I want you guys to kill it in 2025. Be smart. Be courageous. Stop spending money. Invest. Invest, invest, invest. That's all I need to say. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.